Hello everyone, this is Orc Chef Cooker. Now you may be wondering why I'm wearing my sunglasses. Well, it's because I want to talk to you about something. I'm sure a lot of people remember the Cartoon Network show codenamed Kids Next Door from Cartoon Network in the past. With Nigel Uno, Abigail Lincoln, Hoagie Gilligan, Wallaby Beetles, and Cookie Sanma. And ever since, with a show with 5 seasons and over 150 episodes, you'd expect it to have some real life popularity. But last night, while I was watching videos on my iTouch, like I usually do, I discovered some videos saying something about recruiting for a real-life version of the Kids Next Door. I thought it was a joke, so I decided to comment it and name myself number 777. As those of you who are familiar, the jackpot slot on a slot machine is 777. And I put down that my sector was Sector T for Texas, seeing as that is where I live. I can say for certainty that after that I discovered a few other videos pointing towards a website called KND.com saying something about a forum. This morning I tried searching for the site and unfortunately couldn't find it. Well, I did, but there was no forum or registry. That's just a bunch of tabs leading to different links, possibly to make their version of the 2x4 technology featured on the show. Except for the vehicles, that would be impossible to replicate. So, I encourage you to look up in YouTube subscription the real KND No Lie, because that is the first video I managed to find. Because last night I was curious as to if anyone actually managed to recreate the 2x4 technology weapons of Sector V and beyond. Like, for example, the Frappe, which is a freeze ray, or the Thumper, which is an iconic piece of 2x4 technology. Or, who could forget the Spicer, or the Thumper, and other 2x4 technologies used by the KND, mainly Sector V. And those of you who are also probably familiar with the KND movie Operation Zero, it reveals a little bit about Nigel Uno's family. And it turns out the main villain, father, is his uncle, Benedict Wigglesworth Uno Jr., with grandfather being his... well, I'm not going to say much about that, considering it should be obvious. His grandfather. However, some of you weren't expecting that Nigel's father, Monty, was the Agent Zero, a legend amongst the Kids Next Door, an owner of the Book of KND, which inspired hope and allowed him to defeat his father a first time. However, he was almost successful a second time round and had to be decommissioned in order to be defeated. He later passed the book down to his son, who inspired the next generation of Kids Next Door operatives. So, find that video, post your sector and number, and remember, welcome to the KND. That's all I have to say. End transmission. Oh, almost forgot. You can also expect another location change for recording. Alright, now, end transmission.